It's the National Football League. It's a special Halloween night presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Seattle Seahawks taking
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And he is hot, hot, hot. Yeah, okay, so there's a blemish in there, right? He did throw one interception in the last game.
The 5 touchdown passes.
Okay, that's the offset you want.
I say bench him. 5 touchdowns, 1 interception.
You are tough, Coach. I thought the ratio was if you got to 3-1, your quarterback was operating at peak efficiency. 5-1.
And a win.
And a win? Yeah, just let him keep throwing it.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. He was the numbers for him from a week ago. 19 carries, 119 yards, and the score.
And when you lead the league in rushing for this stretch of time, now you take on the identity. Everything runs through you in terms of offense.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it.
It's third down. Hilton. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to fourth down. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. So the Packers offense banked up here to begin their first drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
To number 46.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 72 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. They'll have a tough time.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Love now on 2nd down. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And the defense has got it. Oh, a nightmare. This will be a touchdown. Once that ball, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose to score a touchdown.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought. Second drive. And that last possession really working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
25-yard line.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
Back to throw. Fernandez. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A big play there on the keeper. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Off the bootleg. Fernandez eluding the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Seahawks 7.
Operating from the gun. Fernandez looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Throwing. Love. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
1st down, Packers.
On 1st down, Smart. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st and 2nd and 7.
Well, for the Seahawks and Packers, the 2 winningest teams in the NFC during the decade that just wrapped up. And
During that decade, Seattle 2 Super Bowl wins. The Packers had 1. And these two, of course, they met in the playoffs a season ago as well. And it was the Packers behind 2 touchdowns each from Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones, who beat the Seahawks 28-23. You don't see that attack coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Off play action. Fernandez. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. This is caught at the 20. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 6. It's a big play on 3rd down for the Seahawks. 65 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the move to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him.
And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Have to come right back out about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points. I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And Jennings has it. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. He was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are back within a score. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. Takes you a while.
It in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call.
Receiving team.
That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. Field position as well.
And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
off the play fake. Fernandez. He's going to wind up in air. He's got a man. Complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Fernandez being chased out left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he couldn't hold on, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. 24-16 was how that one finished. Next, we head off to check out another game. They fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. 24-21, the final score. Finally, let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And it was the visiting Chicago Bears who come away with the victory. 28-21, the final score. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Love, they go play action now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
So after the run for no gain, 2nd and 10. Here's Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
To number 30.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive pressures a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get
a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll run on first down. Smart. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hicks. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Down Packers.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
It's a
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And a yard on the Seahawks.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. The National Football League on EA Sports. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Love from the gun. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Intercepted.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, we look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Fernandez trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on it quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Off the bootleg, Fernandez. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's going to take another shot here. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
That's good.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Off the bootleg, Fernandez. And he's going to be dropped. Back in the...
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Off the bootleg, Fernandez dancing to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else will go from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Love. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 16 and a first. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot, fell incomplete.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now a paddled in downfield and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Look to throw again. Flushed out right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. We'll check on that. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. This is a 49-yard attempt. Right is up and good. And that will swell the lead to 16.
Score Seahawks 23, Packers 7.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So here's Love and the Packers. Down by 16, 44 seconds to go. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. Love now to pass on 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Love. And that'll be incomplete. Love took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Third down. And
To throw on third down. Love. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 33. This one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And he'll bang that one through. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zones.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Taken in at the 3.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer drive underway. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he will to touchdown.
Jason.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And that one is incomplete. It stops the clock now with 15 seconds remaining. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. First down, Love to pass. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for
line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
To 2nd and 10.
One last shot now for Love. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off inside the 10. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So the victory here for Seattle. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Seahawks, they continue to cruise through the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they